Hi, my name is Andra Bessenbacher, and first I want to apologize for the late submission. Hopefully some of you will be able to listen and respond to this video. So I'll be talking about the video clip that we watched on Lives Worth Living. I think that institutionalization created separation, fear, and horrible living conditions for those with disabilities. The belief that those with disabilities had no desires, goals, or dreams for any type of normal life is something that I think gave the protesters in this video the vision to try to help and create equal opportunities for those children and adults with disabilities. I think that it is also important to note that a lot of the commentators in this video either had firsthand experience of being institutionalized, or they knew of someone that had been institutionalized, or they cared for someone that had been institutionalized. And I'm sure that there are stories that we can't even imagine about what's gone on in the past and even the present right now with individuals with disabilities. George W. Bush signed into action in 1990 the Americans with Disabilities Act, and the commentators in this video refer to that as the Emancipation Proclamation for Disabilities. And I think that they did this because the purpose of this bill was to free the countless numbers of individuals with disabilities. It was an act that would enable people with disabilities to have access to things that they hadn't had access to before. Good education, even just getting into buildings, just a hope for a better life and a future of equality in the workplace and schools and even just in certain places around town. In the future, as an educator and a leader, I would actually like to refer to my principal that I work for right now. Being in a Catholic school, we don't get the funding that's necessary to meet the needs of a lot of children with disabilities. However, my principal does a really good job of including any type of family with children with disabilities, and we do the best that we can. She does a wonderful job of educating the staff. She gets speakers in. She gets as much help as she can from outside of the school. And honestly, a lot of times we'll get grant money for that, or parents that have the children with disabilities will donate money and give money to help us learn more about what's going on. As of right now, we have one child with spina bifida who's in a wheelchair, and we have two children with dwarfism, and we have several other students that will be enrolling in the next year or 2 years that have already started working with the school so that we can be educated and ready for that child to come into our school.